Hello all of my rad friends and welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm gonna be getting ready for a costume party and doing a Halloween look. The look that I'm going for today is actually going to be sort of a gothic Lolita look. I'm trying to look like a bit creepy, sort of Victorian doll. And if you're not familiar with Japanese Lolita fashion, I did a whole video where I transform into a sweet Lolita. That video is up on my channel right now, and I talk more about like the history of the fashion and just, I don't know, my take on it. And you guys can go watch that. That's more of like a pastel version. And today we're gonna do more of like a goth version because I did not come up with a different Halloween costume this year. So I'm just working with what I have. Every year I tell myself I'm gonna like make a really cool inventive costume, but I never do because there are so many cool events leading up to Halloween. In the fall, there's just so many things to do. There's like pumpkin patches and apple orchards and haunted houses and spooky cabaret shows and just a million different things to do. And so making a costume always gets put on the back burner, and then I actually have gone in this dress a few times. But this is the dress I'm going to be wearing. It is, if you know about Lolita fashion, you know that this is more like classic Lolita in black rather than actually being gothic Lolita, but we're gonna work with what we have. So I've got this black dress and I've got this bonnet. So I just need to do the makeup look. It's not a super complicated look. This is not gonna be like a very long video, but I just thought this would be fun. If you saw my last video, you know I bleached my eyebrows, but they're already getting roots. It's been less than a week. I started getting roots showing at like day 2, which is crazy, but my hair grows really fast. Starting off with this e.l.f. putty primer. The girls on TikTok were right. That's what got me into this was, well, I don't watch TikTok, but I think I just heard the buzz that this was like a viral product on TikTok like last year. And I used it a couple times and then kind of forgot about it. And I've been using glowy primers, but lately I've been getting really back into it and I've put a huge dent in it. I can already see through the container. I already hit the bottom. The primer is down and now I'm gonna mix up a little foundation. I have found that since bleaching my eyebrows, it looks best if I go for like this kind of more of a blank look to my face. So I've been wearing a little bit more foundation than I normally do. I feel like I always put on foundation in these videos, but I'm kind of an all or nothing kind of gal. And I would say most of the time, I would say like 5 days a week, I don't wear any makeup, or I wear just like a little bit of a cream shadow on my lid and mascara, something like really easy like that. But when I do a whole look, I do it all and I use all the foundation. I mixed this up on the back of my hand and I love to like apply it with this little spatula. I don't know why, it makes me feel like a painter. I love it. I just realized as soon as I put this on my face, I forgot to apply my color corrector. So we're just gonna have to apply it on top when I'm done with the foundation and kind of mix it in with my fingers. I'm getting a little bit of the foundation in my eyebrows because of the roots that are showing, and I kind of want like a ghost brow look. Yeah, I definitely still need to do some color correcting. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation issues, and my skin on my face is just kind of overall a little bit yellowier than on my rest of my face. So I use this purple color corrector down around my mouth where it's darkest. This is the Sephora Bright Future Purple Color Corrector. They've discontinued this. So if you guys know where I can get a purple color corrector to put on my face, let me know, because when this runs out, I haven't seen a good one. Yeah, so let me know. Now we've got, my face is a little pale because of I think I mixed it up a little paler than I normally do. But it's okay. We're going for like a porcelain doll kind of look. Okay, I put my base on and now I've powdered, and now I'm gonna do eye makeup look. I'm not gonna be doing one of those big white eyes where people draw below. If you Google like doll makeup or Halloween doll makeup, that's kind of what you'll see. And I'm not going for that. That's more of a cartoony look. And I have done something like that in the past, but I want this to be creepier, and not creepy in like a creepy clown kind of way, creepy like dead things kind of way. Makes sense. That sounded weird, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, we're just gonna start off with black. I don't really know what I'm doing or if I'm gonna like what I do, but we're just gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing a little better. I'm getting the black The makeup's gonna go up kind of over my eyebrows, so I'm making sure to get the black above my crease, like this dark solid black above my crease to kind of expand the socket of my eye. I don't want to start fading it out too low. Put this under my eye. It doesn't have to look too good right now because I'm just getting the rough shapes down. And then I'm gonna blend out the edges. Now that that's done, the next thing I'm gonna do is get a shitty black. This is an old black shade that I've had a really long time that's kind of dusty and doesn't go on dark like this, but that's perfect for blending out the edges of black. I'm making sure to get this blend like way past where you normally would. Like it's blending up onto my forehead. Then my brows are picking up some of the makeup and you can kind of see them, but it's okay. Now, you notice I'm not blending too much down here because that's because I have a different plan for down there. Just really trying to blend a lot. And I'm like cleaning off my brush to try to blend the edges out to like nothing. And we're going to go back in with some setting powder to help blur the edges of this into my skin even more. So now we are getting to, so I feel like that's pretty good for the eye makeup look that I want right now. Next, I'm moving on to blush. I'm just putting blush on now where I would normally wear it. I wear my blush up kind of high. I think a lot of people wear it too low. It drags their face on, but people can do whatever they want. I tend to wear mine up high. I just think it's where it suits my face. But so wear your blush wherever you would normally wear it as a base. Like this is the start of our blush look. We're going to be very blushy today. The next step is that I'm going to be going into a red eyeshadow and then using that as blush and blending, well, almost like blush, and blending out this black shadow with a red shadow on the bottom into my blush. You could do this with an eyeshadow brush, but I was experimenting with this the first day after I bleached my brows, and I really liked the application that a blush brush gave me. But it's really easy to accidentally put too much on because these pick up a lot of powder because blush is much sheerer than eyeshadow. You might be saying to yourself, that looks crazy, and you're right, it does. But I'm gonna blend it out with some translucent setting powder. I'm also gonna put blush on the rest of my face where I've been putting it lately, which is kind of like right here. And then I always do a little bit on my chin. So that is our look so far. I'm also gonna blend this out on my forehead a little better. This isn't perfect up here, but this will be covered by my bangs, so I'm not as concerned. Now we're gonna add some lashes, and I got these very big doll-like ones in my Colourpop mystery box, and I normally don't go for big round ones. I normally go for ones that are cat eye, but then I wear them really far out, so they give me kind of like a, I don't know, puppy dog look. But anyway, these are perfect. These came at the perfect time. If I was not wearing these for a costume, I would probably trim these down. I don't like it when lashes go too far into the center, but I really want to give like a big wide open look. I've got glue all over my eyelid. Got my lashes on and I set my face with setting spray. And I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on. I should have done it before, but I just forgot. Just trying to fill in the edges around the eye so that you don't see skin between my lashes and my eye. And I'm starting to feel like there's not enough dark right here because it's not really where the pink is. It's kind of just like a gap. That looks better. Blend it with this brush that has the red on it. Blend it. I think that's a little better. I'm trying to decide if I should do white or black on the inner rim. I'm gonna try white and see how that looks. I like that. It's not full fake big eye doll look, but it kind of does accentuate the roundness of the eyes a little bit. So now I'm gonna put on mascara, and then we are going to move on to the lip look, and then we will put the whole getup on. For my lipstick, I'm going to go for an ombre look. And I normally don't come on here saying to buy specific brands, but I've been super loving the Kaleidos lip clays for a really beautiful blurred edge. I put a heavy coat in the center of my lips, and then I'm gonna take this brush, which, ooh, still has some black on it, and just blur out the edges. I kind of let it set a little too long on the bottom lip. There's a little bit of a harsh line where it started to set, but oh well. I did slightly over exaggerate my Cupid's bow. It does need to, I'm putting a little more on in the center to give it a little bit more of a gradient, because I ended up blurring out most of what was on my lips. Ooh, it's a little rocky over here. Can we kind of start over there? It's not perfect, but I'm going to a Halloween party where no one's gonna be looking at it. So that is, ooh, no, you know what? I think I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter just to accentuate my nose. I'm gonna put it right down the center on the tip of my nose. And right here, I really want to look my cheeks round, and putting some highlighter right here kind of makes the front of your cheeks look bigger. So I'm going to give it one last spray. And that is the makeup look. Put this down like this. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Okay. I'm going to go put the dress on, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, now I have most of the costume on, and we're gonna do the bonnet part together, but this is the dress. And I didn't mention it before, but this dress is actually from a Korean brand called Lief, although they haven't made it for years, so don't go looking for it, you're not gonna find it. And I've got bloomers and a petticoat and knee-high socks. Okay, now we're ready for the fun part, which is the bonnet. Now I also have this as part of my dress, and this is a removable, and sometimes I go without it and for more of like a fancy lady look, and sometimes I go with it. I've also done this thing before where I wear this on my head and then the bonnet on top of that, and then the bonnet and this are like my outside stuff, and then I take them off and I'm wearing like the lower neckline and then just this on my head. But I don't think I want to take my bonnet off for this, so I'm not gonna, well, I don't know, we can play around with it. Might try it, but let's see. So that can go, yeah, let's try it, because I might actually end up wanting to take the bonnet off in the party, and I don't want to have nothing on my head. So we want some of the hair coming out the front of the bonnet, but not all of it, just a little bit. Just the bangs and like a little bit to frame the face, but most of my hair we want to have coming out the back. So for these types of things, I find it best to actually just like put it back in a ponytail like this while I'm messing with the rest of my hair. So I've got my hair just put up like that, and I'm gonna just tie this. We're gonna be tying the bonnet under my chin, and I don't want two sets of ties under my chin. This is what's known as a headdress. It's not very good. I made it myself, and it's like way too big for my head, but c'est la vie. And that will have a tendency to slip up the back of my head, so I'm just gonna pin that in place. The nice thing about wearing one of these underneath my bonnet is that it's gonna give like a nice flat surface for my bonnet to sit on. Oh, I almost forgot. I have this like little detachable bow that I think I might put right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that there. So now I have to take my ponytail down because this bonnet actually covers the back of my head. Hence why I said I think I might actually get hot. And to make this part easier now, the stuff that's gonna be sticking out the front, I'm going to get out of the way right now by putting it in another little thing. Because that's something I've struggled with, is tying all these ties around my head while my hair is down. We're gonna tie this. I always like it kind of off to the side, and it's just gonna look really cute. This is not like a perfect bow. I'm probably gonna go mess around with it in a mirror. Now, what to do about this? I don't know if I like this hair hanging out. I might tuck that back in. But anyway, we need to talk about this. Now, if you've ever bought like a bonnet for something before and this has happened, it's because you're supposed to stuff stuff in there. So I made this for that purpose. You can buy really fancy bonnets that already basically have stuff, but I mean, they're like expensive. So once you have something in there, it's gonna like prop it up. And then I also have this, which is like a little bow with a bat on it. And I just sort of pin it to the fabric inside, and that is also gonna help. So there you go. So that is my look, guys. What do you think? And this is a versatile look. So if I get really hot, oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. What do we think? What do we want that? I kind of like the ombre effect it gives, but no. Just gonna tuck it inside the bonnet. So this is it, guys. This is the look. What do you think? It's sort of like a dead Victorian doll look. I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with this makeup. I've never done any sort of makeup like this before, and I'm really excited with how it came out. I kind of, having the no eyebrows, I think helped. Honestly, you can't even see them. So if I hadn't had bleached eyebrows, or if I had just regular eyebrows, I think it would have worked just as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a really good Halloween and have fun this weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.